My name is Elvis, a starting entrepreneur, sharing my story, how I'll make it successful, and I hope you join me and you can watch how I will be doing this. So today we'll be talking about ads. What I did with my ads, how I started with my ads. Ads is advertising on Meta, Instagram, Facebook, and such. You know, So one of my marketing mistakes I did when I started was by not marketing what was like needed. For example, I was just whenever I tattooed, because I'm a tattoo artist and a piercing artist too. Whenever I tattooed, I always post everything that I did. Like I put €10 on it. I keep doing this for a very very long time because I told myself like €10, it's not that much money. I'll just put in on ads every time I do something, and that's I will say it's not really that smart what I did because yeah, instead of putting ads on all the service I give, or how about waiting till I have one good ad and put some money in it and share it for people to see. So, small business advertising. Yeah, I know if you don't have that much budget, I still don't have that much budget. What you must do is try not to make put an ad on everything. You have to wait and see what ads. First, you put an ad, you post something, wait to see if the post is like having a lot of attention and such. If you see a lot of people watched it, liked it, then that will be like ringing a bell to you, like, okay, maybe I will boost this, or like put an ad on it or such. That's one of the skill or one of the advice I can give to like a smaller business, to boost anything that attract a lot of people. If you see that it's attracting people, put money on it and let it boost a bit, because I can be sure that you don't have that much budget to create a super wonderful ad, because everything costs money and you're starting, so you don't have that much money to be spending everywhere. So it's best just wait till you have a post. You have to still be continually posting things, but you have to see what post got the most viewed. Then you can put like a small amount on it. A small amount, I mean €30. If you have €5 or €10 or €100, you can put it on it, or €1,000, you can put it on it. Whatever your budget is, you can put on the ads. So instead of creating your own ads, you can just wait and see the post that is blowing up. And one space that I can advise you to put an ad on is on Instagram, because TikTok is not really a place where people buy stuff. TikTok is more for the view. If you want someone to know about your brand, but you don't really want to sell something or want people to book in, then you can put an ad on TikTok. Because you have to remember, mostly people are on TikTok, they're just scrolling. They want to keep scrolling. So you can get noticed. You can get known on TikTok, but you not really get no sales on TikTok. So the one I mostly advise to put ad on, or for me, Instagram works the most. Depends on what type of business are you into. For me, Instagram, all my clients are mostly from Instagram. Facebook, I'm more for the older generation, for more the older people. So it's all up to you what you really are specifying. Like, if your audience are more older people, then you better go for Facebook ads. But Facebook ads is not that much booming no more. You can use it, but not like young generation. You won't find them there. Like around the 2030s, 35, they're more on Instagram. Around the 40s, 50s, 60s, they're more on Facebook. So now you know where you can put your ad on. So important that you don't spend your ads everywhere. It's not I don't advise you to like put it on Facebook, on TikTok, on Instagram. Just focus on one platform that you think your most clients are on. Focus on that, put money on that. You will get the most from that than spreading the budget money into different platforms. I think first thing, the sad news I would say, sad thing that I'll share with you is there is a big possibility that your ad would not work, would not get the leads that you needed or that you were searching for, will not get the traffic that you wanted or that you were thinking about. I will say if your ad doesn't run that well, you should not be depressed. Just let it be. What I can advise you is if you put an ad for like a month or such, if you see the day 15th, there are not that much traffic, there are not that much leads, I will say you should stop it. Stop the ads and keep the money for when you have another one or another thing is booming. Because if you don't have enough traction, enough traffic in the 15 days, in the 15 days time, in 30 days, you won't have that much of an audience even. So the first 15 days, me always do the first 15 days. If I see that it's really, really not working, it's really, really not doing what I want to do, I just stop it. Then I try to create another one, another ad. I wait till I have a better ad to put money on. So how I attract my clients is by, I'm specified in tattooing and piercing. How I attract clients is by showing what I'm doing, but also showing myself. It does a lot because you have to, if you like showing stuff, result, and people are not seeing who is behind the camera, who is behind everything. They're not too sure. Like they won't be that convinced to come book with you because they don't know you. Knowing someone nowadays is really, really important. Building trust, because without not knowing who you are, who the artist is, who is running the business, you have no trust from the client. And people build trust, then they book or whoever they want to book with you. First, they want to build trust. No one just blindly buys something or orders something. They want to trust the product. So how do they trust the product? Because you are a small business, so you have to be in front of your product so they will know if they can trust you with the thing that you're saying. They will likely trust the product that you're giving. But if you just see a product, they see a new brand, they don't know who's the owner or who built it, they don't know nothing about you. There it goes. So you try to like be in front of the camera to show up your brand, show what you're doing, show anything about yourself, That's how I attract most of my clients. I show my work, but I also show myself. Important. Branding versus branding and promotion, two different things. That's what I was saying. Branding is a very important thing. Branding is like who you are, your identity. As a builder, as a creator, you have to show people what yourself, because people have to refer to you. How they refer to you is how your branding is when you're not around. That's the thing. If you have a product or you have some kind of business and you're not there, if a person say a nice thing about your product, that's your brand. That's what makes you you. That's what makes your business. So actually, you are the one that you are your business. So what you stand for is actually what your brand is. So now you know what to do when you're outside or when you're talking to someone. The vibe that you give to people, that's the same vibe that people will see or will feel when they are around your brand, your product or your service or whatever. So you are your brand. For sure, when you're starting, you are your brand. You have to be careful that you don't do things wrong, you don't misbehave, I would say. You have to like be alert, I would say. because you don't go around and doing all kind of stuff and thinking you can create a strong brand from your behavior. So your behavior does a lot. You have to think if you are like a bigger company or bigger business like McDonald's and such, their brand, the people that are working for them, the team, they are they show up who the brand is and such. If you have a bad team on your or you have a bad service, that also reflects the brand, what the brand is, what the brand stands for. So starting, you are your brand. Just to let you know, you are really, really, really important in this entrepreneurship thing. And yeah, from branding, if people trust you, you can then promote whatever you want to promote. Then you get even more trust, even more sales and such. If people trust you from yourself, who you are, what it stands for, people know you, the few people know it. If they trust you, they even like to share your business too. So that's the thing. And long-term growth, if you just keep doing this, you will for sure growing long term, because yeah, trust is what builds the client. I would say trust, and if you just be careful with the ads, how much you spend. Don't go spend all your money on ads. It's not a deal. If you see the ads aren't working, retract, come back, save the money from other ads, and mostly after a few times, few try, the ads will start working, but first you will lose money. You lose money, you gain it back, because someone will never buy a product when they first see. You won't. I would say sale. You won't make a sale directly at first sight. They will see it. They will skip it. Another day they will see it again. They will skip it. They'll see it again. They will skip it. But whenever they need something that is like your product, they will think about the advertisement that they saw, the ads that they saw. They will think about it because they've seen it like coming, 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 coming. They will eventually remember it and they will buy from you. So you just have to keep it up. Don't stop. That's how I always say. If you start your ads, you have to keep doing it, because whenever you stop, people forget you. So don't stop. Just keep going. Try to not put that much money on ads. Relax with it. Just go with the flow. Go with how much you have, how much you can give. And normally, if you can keep that up, it will all be fine for a few months, and then you have more clients eventually. That's the topic of today. That was how I am building my brand and how I'm building my business. So if you have any question, feel free to ask. I'll be here to help you, or to talk about anything you want to talk about. See you in the next video. Bye.